Hey, what's up guys? Footy Manager TV here. This is episode 5 of Road to Glory in Ultimate Team. And as you know, by the last episode, we got promoted after winning 4 straight games, now into Division 4. So that actually gave me the funds to improve my squad. And I wanted to go up with another striker with very high morale, Nicky Maynard. He is a very good striker. He's got a bit of pace, can finish, not bad in the air as well. Good all-round striker, as you'll see in the matches. As you can see on his attributes there, 76 pace. It doesn't seem like much, but he actually has a trait of speed dribbler, so that makes his speed just a bit extra when he's dribbling. And I wanted to actually get a manager now, which will make that chemistry go up to 100. So I just got an English manager, Alan Pardew, obviously the Newcastle manager, and really, he's not in the same formation, but he will give 100 chemistry because of all English players. So hopefully that will allow us to play that just a bit better. And here, you can see here now, I've got about 2.6k to improve players later. But I think this is a pretty settled squad. Up front looks really solid. And now we're going into our 5th match, I think it is now. First match in Division 4. And we're actually playing against a guy to Road to France. So maybe he's building a French team. So it'll be interesting to see who he has right now. If he's accomplished with it or he just has some bronze players. So yeah, I was a bit surprised when facing someone who's doing the similar thing to me, but sort of, he has a target. He wants to build a French team. French player is very good, very pacey, and as I mentioned, pace. Remy, 83 overall, so he might have a bit more money than me to get Remy. He's a super, just one of the best strikers in the game because of his pace, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a few goals against me, and he's got a couple of those bronze players to lower the rating, so that might make his players play better if that handicap thing is real like people talk about, but I doubt that would happen in the game. But anyway, moving on. Here, Remy, I'm not really, to me, I can't really stop that, so the pace goals, the goals my opposition just gets because his players are faster, like I don't really care about that too much, because yeah, he can just run past my defenders, and my defenders aren't that great at the moment. And when you actually play against a good player, they know how to utilize the pace well. They know all the tricks, like the easy way to get goals and stuff like that, so it is hard. But here on the counter-attack, Nicky Maynard, in his debut for us, he scores. Well done. A very good start. Only 17 minutes into his home debut, and he scores. Like I said, that is seeming to be a very good signing for us. Still very cheap, but here, as everyone does, they don't let you play out of the back, which you can't do anything. They just stand in front of your player. And I didn't actually aim at that player. As you saw, I aimed at the wide guy on the right, but obviously the game wanted me to pass it to him. And again, I can't deny that that was a good goal. But in all honesty, that kind of goal is pretty easy to score if you're in the right position. You just need to lob it up to them and hold LT. And yeah, he does a scissor kick, so it looks better than it looks a hard thing to do, but it is actually pretty easy. Yeah, see, he just lobbed it up to him and he hold LT, and then he finished it like that. So it looks like a really good goal, but they're pretty easy to get. And pretty much I knew this was going to happen. I saw he had 100% chemistry, and he had Remy. I'm not sure how much he's worth, but at least a couple thousand, I would imagine. And really, he could have built a really good French team, because there's some goal players that are worth 300, but he went with that trick to make bronze players, to make your team lower, and for some reason you play better when you have lower players in your team, for whatever reason. Like I said, when I had a beast goal team, I wasn't playing good, so yeah, I reckon he knows the tricks and the trades of Ultimate Team. And we had a red card actually, so I think I would have done better. So I'm not really counting this as a bad loss, because I actually dominated him, as you'll see in a second. He just scored goals because of having a faster striker pretty much, and because of the reason I said before with bronze players making his squad a lower rating. So I'm not counting this match. I don't really take too much notice when I get a red card, and especially undeserving red cards. And we scored a nice goal there. And this match, I probably could have almost won it. If you see this right in a second here, look at the difference between our teams. He's got like Remy, superstar striker, and yeah, I think I played better. And really, that's not a too bad amount of coins. And as I show you the match stats right here, match details, look at this here, right here. 16 shots on target, and he only had 5 shots on target. So, and look at that passing accuracy. I had 86 passing, and he had 62%. That's so bad. And like I said, he was just passing it forward. But like I said, he kind of was pretty good at the game, I guess. But as you noticed by that 62% passing accuracy, he was just like getting the ball forward. He wasn't really playing football, actually. Like 80% probably. I know I always put these percentages out there, but they don't really pass. They just kick it forward and kick it like they just bomb it forward above, like in front of their forward, so they can just run onto it and score an easy goal just because their forwards are faster. But there's nothing you can do about that. I've started pretty good, and as you saw by the match stats, I should have scored more goals. But what you can do, I had 16 on target and only 1 goal. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. But anyway, moving on. With the red card, we're getting Wheater in, probably just a bit better than Connolly. So hopefully he can make a difference into this next match right here. And hopefully we don't go on a losing run, because that could be bad. And really, our team isn't that great, so I'm really scared when I play against really good gold teams, like you may see right here. I just want to have like an even team to play against, not all these goal players, to make it fair. But EA, you know, their matchmaking is kind of messed up. And next I'm playing against the boss, who definitely thinks he's good. We had our clubs created at the same time, February 2010, which is interesting. But here, you can see his team. And now I'm starting to play against actually people who know how to play the game. Chemistry of 100, full gold team. Cavani, Miroslav Klose as the main strikers. I think this match is going to be tough. And especially has Hernandez, Marquisio as the 2 center mids. They're very good attacking and defending. And also having Samuel and also Barzagli as the central defenders. But look at that, we score in the 20th minute by Maynard. The super signing again, he strikes. He's been really good. As you've noticed in these 2 matches, he really plays above his value. And I would advise you get him if you make a championship team or something like that. Or even an English team. And again, Jay Simpson. He's been surprisingly good as well. Player for Hull City in real life. He hasn't done fantastic. He's done okay. He scored some goals, got some assists in there. And like I mentioned previously, you don't really need superstar players to score goals. You just need to know how the shooting works in Ultimate Team, where to aim it, and with the power and stuff like that. And it's pretty easy to score. But here, we're trying to pass it out, but the ball keeps going back to them, and they find the goal here. So this might start a momentum run for them, and they might start to score a few more goals. But it actually turned to be the opposite. We dominated, having shot after shot after shot, but we just couldn't find the net in the first half, which is very unfortunate. Another chance on the corner again, but we just couldn't take our opportunities. And I really would have loved to get that extra goal to make it 3-1, to have that extra breathing space as we go into the half. But it wasn't to be the case. They clear it with the goalkeeper here. They could have had a chance. But again, tackled well. I seem to be doing very well with the tackles. Jamie O'Hara just tried a shot, maybe try and win a corner again. But another shot on target. And we're still only winning by 2-1. And I think we should have been winning by more at this stage. At least 3-1. I should have been the scoreline. Another shot on target there. How many do we need to finally break away with another goal? But it's not coming yet. And, ooh, they could have had a counter-attack there, but luckily enough for me, it was halftime. I can't be too disappointed. I was winning 2-1, but look at that, 8 shots and 2 goals. And 57%, that was pretty much domination. And here they had a chance, but really good defending once again with the side tackle from our left back. And here, we go forward. I suppose, I'm not sure if that counted as a shot on target. Yeah, you'll never know. But anyway, moving on. Again, I thought that was a pretty good... It seemed dangerous, but I thought I got close to getting the ball. Not quite too sure. He intercepted the free kick there, but he's still on the attack. But once again, intercepting. A lot of these people I play against, they don't really look when they pass it. Opposed to me. See, very nice slow passing here, moving forward, but sometimes it's hard to do slow passing in Ultimate Team because the gameplay is so fast. But here's Matty Fryer again. He's going to try and create a chance from outside the box. Once again, it's saved. His goalkeeper, almost every time, the opposition goalkeepers are such beasts, and this time from a corner was pretty much wasted again. But here's Joe Rawls. He tries from outside the box with the left foot, and that was an unstoppable shot. He is really fantastic for a bronze player, like doing stuff like that. He's a very solid passer as well. And as you saw, the evidence by that, he's not bad from range. But on Ultimate Team, you know it's pretty easy to score goals. But that was a fantastic shot there by him. And now we actually kind of broke away. As you can see here, Jay Simpson once again. And he actually scores. Finally, we're scoring these goals, which actually I'm not surprised with. We eventually had to get a good run with their goalkeeper not saving it like every single time. And I thought he would have saved that, as that was pretty almost in saving range for him. But it was too fast for him. As you can see, reaction's too slow. Very good tackle by Goalborn, our left back. Once again, he's a very good tackler of the ball and has not bad pace. But here's Maynard again. Great pass there. Creates it. unfortunately, that wasn't a goal. That was appeal for a penalty. I thought there was going to be a penalty. It was almost out of my seat. But anyway, here's Fryer. Once again, he's in so much space. I wouldn't imagine too much people would have him because he doesn't have much pace. But he's a very good striker. He's always in the good position. He always makes space for himself, like you can see there. Like his defender wasn't really close to him at all, and just finished it nicely. And like I said, in Ultimate Team, many of times it's pretty easy to finish. Like I said, if you know how to finish. And here they actually have a chance. Once again, he's a very good defender, knows how to tackle, and in the air he's very good as well with 90 jumping. And you really don't know that by his card because it just says like 70 defending or whatever it is. You can't tell his other attributes. But here, going with the low cross, couldn't create anything there. But goal ball, and again, he always seems to be in the right position for tackling and getting the ball. But here we lost the ball on the counter-attack. They have a chance, but once again, intercepting. And I tried a shot there, but he really was never going to score from there because he does have pretty poor shooting. And look at that stat right there. Their goalkeeper's made 15 saves and my goalkeeper only 1. That really pretty much tells the tale of the match right there. But here, they actually have a chance. And don't forget how good his team was right at the start. Full goal team, 100% chemistry. Guys like Cavani, Miroslav Klose. And really, his whole team is really solid. So I didn't expect this result right here. And his defenders as well, pretty solid defenders. As you see, Bazali just got past him pretty easy in the end. Then Maynard, look at that right there. He is worth that really cheap price I bought him for. He cannot stop scoring right now. He's probably my favorite player right now playing the game, or when I was playing at least, when he scored that goal. Perfect. Like, I couldn't want any more for a player of that price you can buy him for, and that cheap. And really, these lower players are doing better than I really anticipated they would. But once again, Fryer, look at that. So much space once again. Then he passes it back to Simpson. That should have been another goal, but I kicked it straight at the goalkeeper, and that's why he saved it. But then Rosina, he puts in the cross in, but Maynard, he couldn't win the header on that occasion, and they get the ball back in an attempt to score their second goal of the match. I missed the tackle there, and this will probably lead to a goal. Edison Cavani, of course, they're going to go for the sweaty goal, and that's the only way they can score against me. And no pun intended with our defender called me with 2 E's, who's actually being a kind of a beast right now. And in future episodes, you'll see him more good performances, scoring goals. That may be another central defender, I'm not sure, but we get a lot of goals from corners. And really, that's because buying defenders with either good jumping, as me has. He's only 5'11", but good 90 jumping. And then there's Weeder, as you know, he's a tall defender. But once again, getting the shot on target. And let's see if we can create a chance from the corner here. Danny Murphy with the corner. And Weeder, like I mentioned. Look how tall he is. See, he's such a beast. Look at that. Look how tall he is to the other players. And really, you can notice, and he's actually got good jumping in that. Look at his height, but then he jumps up really good and headers it in the net. And that's going to be the final score right there. 7-2, playing away. And for some reason in FIFA, when you play away, it's harder for whatever reason. Or maybe that's just against the AI. I don't know. But anyway, and then Weiter making the interception after scoring a great headed goal. He's been a very good signing as well. Sometimes you forget about defenders because they don't score the goals most of the time. And when they get a goal, you obviously notice them like I did there. So I really got to notice his defensive capabilities and average ratings that he gets. As you can see there, 9.6 rating. Me as well, 8.2 rating. So our whole team is playing well. But look how good at all the players he has. They're like top quality, world-class players in the first divisions. And I've got mixed with silver players and bronze players and only a couple gold. But look at that. 21 shots on target, 54% possession. And yeah, that's just total dominance, I should say, in my opinion. Look at that. And he had 3 shots on target and 2 of them were goals. So, and that always happens against me. My opponent has limited shots and he scores, and I have so many shots. But I suppose 7 goals from 21 shots on target, that's fair. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time.